Come onto the fingertips and start rocking side to side, please. Let's start loosening up bits and pieces. Take those long breaths. Bring it onto all fours. Stack shoulders and hips for the cat and cow. Take about 3 breaths, 3 rounds. Look up on your inhale, stretching stomach. Round your back, chin to chest, exhale, stretching your back. Reach the arms to the front and take it onto your stomach. After you've done the last one, lie down. Feet wider than the mat for me, hands under the shoulders, mini cobras, lift head and shoulders, inhale. Exhale, bring it back onto the mat. 2 more rounds, bit of strength on the back. Hug your ribs with your elbows, inhale, lift. Press feet onto the mat, exhale onto the mat. I've got 1 more, I might take it slightly further by releasing the hands off the mat and holding mini cobra. Press pubic bone into the mat. If you want a little bit more, I'm reaching right fingertips towards the front on my inhale. Exhale back to cactus. You can always push the other hand into the mat, other way. Left arm to the front, inhale. Exhale back to cactus. Bring the hands back under your shoulders. Bring it onto the mat, tuck your tailbone, bring the feet hip distance, and sit through a child's pose to find a little downward dog. Pedal into the heels once you're there. Let the hips go side to side a few times. Start feeling the stretch in your shoulders as well. Straight elbows. Bring your neck in line with your biceps. Maybe look side to side to check that there is no tension on your neck. Let's report the spine. Lift your heels on your inhale, tug the tailbone, bring it forward into a high plank. Bring your right knee to the right elbow. Step the right foot back, push your bum up into downward dog, inhale. Bring it forward into a high plank on your exhale. Bring the left knee to the left elbow, exhale. Push up into downward dog, inhale. Bend your knee slightly, push your chest through. Come forward, high plank, right knee to the right elbow, exhale. Last one, inhale, downward dog. Exhale, high plank, left knee to the left elbow. Push up into downward dog. Put your feet slightly wider than your hips. Bend your knees. Feel free to stay or reach the right fingertips towards the outside of your left leg. Maybe the ankle. Grab and gently pull to twist the spine. Bring the right hand back onto the mat. Find a downward dog just for a split second. And then reach the left fingertips towards the outside of your right leg. Bring the left hand onto the mat. Push your chest through in downward dog for 1 more breath. And drop the knees. I'm stretching the soles of the feet. If you can, sit your bum onto the heels, but you might want to stay up. I'm bringing the heels in, pressing more and more weight into the big toes. I'm opening the chest at the same time, lengthening through the neck. Tuck your pelvis slightly. Tip your head side to side to loosen your neck. If this is too much on your knees, feel free to lift up. And let's release forward. Reach the arms and bring the elbows onto the mat. Tuck your tailbone and step back into plank position on your elbows. Feet hip distance. Lengthen through the upper back. See if you can keep your elbows glued to the mat. See if you can sandwich your feet together. Dropping the knees on the mat is good, or flick the heels, both of them, to your right with me, but keep the left elbow on the mat. Slightly round your lower back and upper back, and lift your left hip closer towards the sky without lifting your left elbow off the ground. Bring it back to center and flick the heels to your left, keeping right elbow on the ground. Slightly rounded upper back, drawing belly button in, lifting right hip closer to the ceiling, feeling the core muscles, obliques. Bring it back to center. Find your plank position one more time. Take one more long breath. Shift the weight forward and sink yourself onto the mat. Let's sweep the arms around into Locust. I'm starting with upper back. Sweep the arms out to the side. Point fingertips to the back. While you're pressing the feet into the mat, lift head and shoulders. Roll shoulder blades together, straight elbows. Scoop your tummy. Squeeze your glutes if you want to lift the legs into a full back extension. Make sure the back of your neck, sides of your necks are long. Hold it for one more long inhale. And bring it onto the mat on your exhale. Hands under your shoulders, sitting through a child's pose. Make sure you tuck your pelvis. Take a little breath there. Find downward dog. Take 3 breaths. Keep it static or move around if you need to. Small steps towards the front of your mat. Touch the feet together in the front. Big toes touching. Inhale, halfway lift, flattening the back. Exhale, forward fold, lengthening hamstrings. Bend your knees round your back and come up slowly. Sweep the arms up on your inhale. Take a long stretch. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Sweeping around again, building up a nice flow. Reach up high, see if you can come onto your tippy toes. Find your balance. Squeeze the ankle joints together. Slight scoop in the pelvis helps. Take one more long inhale. And sit into chair pose, heels flat, sit your bum back. And sweep the arms by your sides. Squeeze your knees together, lengthen through the neck. I'm squeezing shoulder blades in the back. Fingertips point to the back of the mat, long back, slight tuck in the pelvis. Sweep the arms up on your next inhale, still sitting lower in your chair if you can. Exhale, forward fold. Start lengthening those hamstrings gently. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank, step or hop. Feet hip distance. Shift your weight to the front and hold it here. Point the elbows to the back. Feeling the stomach muscles, the wrists working. And sink through your first press up position. Drop the knees if you need to. Exhale. Inhale into a cobra. I'm still staying with cobra. And I'm taking my time to lengthen through the neck. It might be a full cobra. Draw your belly button in. Sit through child's pose with me. Find your downward dog, maybe without your child's pose. Take another breath. Lift the right heel behind you into a 3-legged dog, squeezing the glutes to keep the hips square. Hold it for one more breath, pushing the chest through. One more inhale. On your exhale, bring the right knee to the nose. Shift the weight to the front and step through runner's lunge. Land the right heel between the thumbs. Come onto fingertips just to get used to this position. Long back, bending right knee, drawing belly button in. Sweep up into Crescent Lunge. Take a long inhale. Lengthen the spine, fingertips to the sky, and sit deep into the stance. Release tension in your neck. One more long stretch up, maybe bend the front knee more in here. Warrior 2, left heel flat. Open the arms in a T. Exhale. Make sure right toes point to the front, scoop your pelvis. One leg extension in the front. Inhale as you straighten right knee, reach the arms up, touch fingertips above you, inhale. Exhale, sink deeper into Warrior 2. Let's reverse the warrior, flip the right palm, reach up high. I'm resting left hand on the thigh, maybe bind, and sink deeper into the right knee. Hold for one more inhale. Easy twist, cartwheel left hand onto the mat, right fingertips to the sky, and make sure your left heel lifts to the sky. Long spine, long neck, stacking shoulders. I'm starting with star pose, dropping left knee onto the mat. Feel free to go for side plank. Heel to bum if you're coming with me, and push the right foot to the back to find star pose or side plank. Lengthen right fingertips, right hip and right heel towards the ceiling. On your next inhale, stretch right fingertips towards the front of the mat to lengthen the entire right side of your body, and find high plank. There is your chaturanga coming. Feel free to leave it out. Shift forward, elbows point to the back. Sink through. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Long neck. See what you're ready for. Draw your belly button in before you find your downward dog with or without child's pose. Take a breath. Other side. Lift the left heel, three-legged dog. Squeeze the glutes, hips square. Both arms are straight. One more breath here. On your next exhale, bring the left knee to the nose, shift forward. See if you can hold the connection a split second longer before you come onto the left fingertips and step the left foot through between the thumbs. Come onto the right fingertips as well, just to lengthen through the back. Bend the front knee and draw belly button into your lower back. Sweep up into Crescent Lunge. Inhale. And sit low into your left knee. Exhale. Long neck, shoulders away from the ears. One more stretch up with the fingertips as you sit lower into the stance. Inhale. Warrior 2, right heel flat. Open the arms in a T and exhale. Check that you're releasing the shoulders from the ears. And you're opening the hips by tucking tailbone away. One leg extension. Inhale, straighten left knee. Fingertips reach to the sky. Touch them together above you. Exhale, sit lower into Warrior 2. Flip the left palm and reverse. Hold it on your exhale. Take one more long stretch as you bend the left knee more. Inhale. Easy twist. Cartwheel, right hand onto the mat. Exhale. Right heel is lifted, left fingertips point up, stack shoulders. I'm going to star you. Feel free to do side plank. Right knee on. Pivot right foot to the side, left foot to the back. Just going to take one more breath here to stack shoulders and hips. Reach left fingertips to the front. Inhale. Long stretch. High plank, exhale. Shift your shoulders to the front. Feel free to leave it out or sink through your press up. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Press feet into the mat. Make sure your neck is long. Draw belly button in, downward dog. I'm not rushing. Take one more breath in, downward dog. Inhale, look to the front. Exhale, feet together in the front of the mat. Step or hop. Inhale, halfway lift, long back. Exhale, forward fold, lengthening hamstrings. Sweep up into a chair pose on your inhale. Sweep the arms as well. Squeeze your knees together. Exhale, stand up, hands to the heart. Have a sip of water now if you need to. Sorry, stand up, I forgot to say. Guys, are you okay? Yeah. We've got 4 more rounds of the same. Loads of chaturangas, press up, so please leave them out if you need to. Okay, take a break if you need it. Is that okay? We should be nice and warm by the end, right, Hammer? So funny. Come to the front. Feet together. Leave out bit, yeah, if you need to. Shoulders back. Just take a long breath here. Next inhale, sweep up, lift the heels. Balance. Exhale, chair, heels down, and sweep the arms by your sides. Stay in chair, sweep the arms by your ears. Inhale. Sit lower if you can. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. You know what to do. Slowly or fast in your own time, make your way through your press up position. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift the right heel, 3-legged dog. Keep the hips square, but it's up to you. Exhale, knee to nose if you can, and step through between the thumbs. Sweep the arms up, crescent lunge, inhale. Warrior 2, left heel flat, arms in a T. Exhale. 1 leg extension in the front, straighten right knee, reach the arms up, inhale. Press the palms down as you sit lower into down, warrior 2, exhale. Reverse, flip the right palm and reach up, inhale. Easy twist, cartwheel, left hand onto the mat. Exhale. Drop the knee for star or flick the left heel over for side plank. Inhale, push the right leg back. Exhale, find balance. I'm stacking feet on top of each other. Reach right fingertips towards the front, inhale. Lift the hip higher if you can. Exhale, high plank, or sink through chaturanga, or leave it out altogether. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, find downward dog. Lift the left heel, 3-legged dog, inhale. Knee to nose, step through runner's lunge. Exhale. Sweep up, crescent lunge, inhale. Right heel flat, warrior 2, exhale. 1 leg extension, straighten left knee, reach the arms up, inhale. Sink deeper into warrior 2, exhale. Reverse, left arm up, inhale. Keep bending front knee if you can. Easy twist, cartwheel, right hand onto the mat. Exhale. Drop the right knee for star or flick the heel over. Push the left foot behind you, inhale. Find your balance on stacking feet. Exhale. Reach left fingertips, inhale, lift the hip higher if you can. Exhale, high plank or sink through your press up position. Exhale. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Take your time, long neck. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, pull your hips back, look to the front. Exhale, feet together in the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Squeeze the knees and sit your bum low. Exhale, stand up, hands to heart. 3 more rounds. Sweep up, balance. Lift the heels if you can. Exhale, heels down, chair, sweep the arms by your sides. Inhale, reach the arms still in chair, maybe sitting lower. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Make your way through your chaturanga on your exhale. We meet in downward dog. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift the right heel, 3-legged dog. Need to know, step through runner's lunge. Exhale. Sweep up into crescent lunge, inhale. Warrior 2, left heel flat. Exhale. Straighten right knee, reach the arms in here. Sink deeper into warrior 2. Flip the right palm and reverse in here. Easy twist, left hand on the mat. Exhale. Drop the left knee for star or flick the heel for side plank. Push the right foot to the back, inhale. Stack the feet. Find your balance, exhale. Reach the right fingertips, lift the hip higher, inhale. High plank or chaturanga dandasana. Exhale. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Lift the left heel, three-legged dog, inhale. Knee to nose, step through into runner's lunge. Exhale. Sweep up into crescent lunge, inhale. Warrior 2, right heel flat. Exhale. Extend the front knee, reach the arms, inhale. Sit deeper into warrior 2, exhale. Flip the palm, reverse, left arm up, inhale. Easy twist, right hand cartwheels onto the mat. Exhale. Dropping right knee or flicking right heel. Sweep the left foot to the back and find your balance on your exhale. Reach left fingertips, inhale, lift hip higher. Chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale, cobra or up dog, long neck. Let's meet in downward dog. Exhale. Look to the front, inhale. Feet together in the front of the mat. Exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Chair pose, squeezing knees hard, sweeping the arms. Stand up, hands to heart, exhale. Last round. Sweep the arms up, lift the heels, inhale, balance. Sit into chair, sweep the arms by your sides, exhale. Reach the arms by your ears, inhale, sit lower into your chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and there is your press up position if you want it. Exhale. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Find downward dog. Lift the right heel, three-legged dog, inhale. Knee to nose, step through. Runner's lunge, exhale. Crescent lunge, sweep the arms up, inhale. Warrior 2, left heel flat. Exhale. Leg extension in the front, inhale, reach the arms. Sit deeper into warrior 2, exhale. Reverse, right arm up, inhale. Easy twist, left hand on the mat. Exhale. Drop the knee or side plank. Shoot the right foot behind you, inhale. Find your balance. Exhale. Right biceps by your ears, inhale. And there is your press up if you want it. Chaturanga Dandasana or leave it out, exhale. Meet me in downward dog. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Lift the left heel, three-legged dog, inhale. Knee to nose, step through. Exhale. Sweep the arms, crescent lunge, inhale. Warrior 2, right heel flat. Exhale. Leg extension, reach the arms, inhale. Sink deeper into the stance, exhale. Reverse, left arm up, inhale. Easy twist, right hand on the mat. Exhale. Drop the knee or flick the heel. Push the left foot behind you, inhale. Find your balance. Exhale. Reach left fingertips, inhale. Sink through chaturanga if you want. Exhale. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, look to the front. Exhale, feet together in the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose, squeeze those knees. Sweep the arms, inhale. Stand up, exhale, hands to heart. Have a sip or take a few deep breaths. Guys, are you okay? Cheers, everyone. Happy Thursday. Right, let's take it a bit slower. Come to the front of your mat. Feet hip distance. Lengthen through the entire body. Roll the shoulders back. Open palms to the front. Release shoulders from the ears. Feel free to close your eyes. Spread your toes. Take 3 long breaths. Open your eyes and sweep your arms up on your next inhale. Feel free to give it a slight back bend. And let's fold again, slowly on your exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Let's fold again and stretch the hamstrings gently on your exhale. Bend your knees, grab the back of your legs or anywhere you want where you can reach. And pull gently to feel the lengthening in the hamstrings. Take about 3 breaths. Turn your head side to side, no tension in the neck. Bend your knees more if your back is feeling a bit funny. Halfway lift slowly on your next inhale. Step back into a downward dog, please, slowly on your exhale. Take 3 breaths here to stretch out those shoulders, no rushing around, feet hip distance, hands shoulder distance. Your next inhale, lift the right heel again, 3-legged dog. Squeeze the right glute first, and then start stacking the hips to open wider and reach that right heel up. I'm still keeping the right knee straight just for another breath, making sure the left elbow is straight as well. And then feel free to bring the heel to your bum by bending the right knee. Hold it here. See if you can drop your left heel closer to the mat. Level your hips on your next inhale, no rush. Bring the right knee to your nose again. See if you can hold it for a split second longer before you step through between your thumbs. Runner's lunge again on your exhale. Let's drop the left knee. I'm keeping left toes tucked under, but I know you like to untuck. It's up to you. Crescent Moon, sweep up, inhale. Focus on lengthening the spine and scooping the tummy. And then maybe there is a slight back bend there without collapsing into your lower back. I'm bending right knee even more. Hold it for an extra breath. Straighten up on your inhale. Bring the hands together at your heart. And just focus on pressing the heels of your hands together. Create a straight line between the 2 elbows, and that's where we want to stay. Shoulders back and start twisting to your right. And then press the left elbow onto the outside of your right knee. You're still keeping the straight line between the 2 elbows. You're opening the chest out to the right by pressing into the elbow more, lengthening the back. Bend right knee more. And push your right knee out towards the right side of the mat even more. Focus on the twist without collapsing into your shoulders. One more breath here. Sweep up into Crescent Moon in here. Half split. Bringing fingertips around the front foot, front thigh, and start sitting back. I'm straightening the right knee slowly, flexing the right foot. Lengthen through the back when your next inhale. Shift your right hip behind you to the back of your mat and then fold the forehead towards the right toes on your exhale. Hold it here. Feel the stretch in the right hamstrings. I promise in the next round I will give you the option to practice your split. For now, just stay with me. Feel the lengthening in the hamstrings. Start bending the front knee and find runner's lunge again. Bring the right elbow onto the right knee. Flick the left heel flat. With your left hand, grab your right ribcage, reach underneath. Grab the handful of skin and pivot your ribcage up, including your left shoulder. And then reach the left arm up. Lengthen up. Push into the right elbow. Press the outside edge of the left foot into the ground. Bend the right knee more. And extend the side angle, left bicep to the ear. And hold that lovely stretch. One more long stretch with the left fingertips. Inhale. Wide-legged forward fold. Bring the hands towards the mat. Bring them to the middle. Turn the feet parallel to each other. Inhale into a flat back to lengthen through the back. And give yourself about a couple of breaths of wide-legged forward fold to stretch hamstrings and inner thighs. I'm twisting the back first. Bringing right fingertips underneath my chest. Straightening the right elbow, bending both knees, drawing belly button in, lengthening through the back. Start stroking the inside of your right arm with your left fingertips, left palm, and start opening by reaching left fingertips to the sky. Keep bending the knees for now. Focus on the twist in the back. Feel free to stay, or see if you want to put the left hand onto your lower back. Maybe try and find your right inner thigh with your left fingertips. And then turn the left shoulder up towards the sky even more. Press into the right heel of your hand even more. It's all about your spine for now. And again, stay here if you want, or bend both knees slightly more. Bend your right elbow so you start diving towards the mat. And maybe reach right hand towards the left ankle, maybe the outside of your left leg somewhere. So you can gently pull your chest towards the left thigh, but you might be able to pop your right elbow onto the mat. I'm still holding the bind, still pivoting the left shoulder up, and I'm trying to look up at the ceiling over my left shoulder. These are all options. Please be careful with the joints. And finally, I'm releasing the bind. Left fingertips reach up first to untangle the shoulder and bring the left fingertips onto the mat. And then walk yourself back to the middle of the mat. Inhale into a flat back just to be on the safe side. And exhale, give it a fold. Let's do the other side. Bring the left hand under your chest. Straighten the left elbow, bend both knees just to be on the safe side. Start stroking the inside of your left forearm with the right hand. And then start stacking shoulders as you reach the right fingertips to the sky. Create a straight line between the left heel of your hand, the right fingertips. Keep pivoting the spine. Option to bring the right hand onto your lower back. That might be quite comfortable. If not, please don't do that. Or maybe reach the left inner thigh. But once you're there, press into the left heel of the hand more as you're turning right shoulder up even more. It's all about gaining flexibility, rotation in the spine. And there is your option to start slowly bending your left elbow as you bend both knees, just to be on the safe side, to dive your head and shoulders towards the mat, and maybe reach the left fingertips towards the outside of your right leg. Maybe ankle, grab and gently pull the chest closer to the right knee. And then turn your right shoulder up to the sky even more. Maybe even look up. And finally, I'm releasing the right arm. And bring the right hand back onto the mat. Walk to the middle. I'm lengthening through the back again, halfway lift in here. Oh, exhale, fold. Hold it for 5 breaths. Start bending your knees, lifting your chest, and walk to the front of the mat into runner's lunge. So I'm slowly walking over, framing the right foot. And I sweep up into another 3-legged dog. Take your time. Inhale, sweep high, high, high. Again, stack and open. Now let's do that wild thing. I think we are ready. I'm going to put my bum onto the mat. Flip the dog, right foot lands behind you. Then I'm going to have a little sit down just to set up properly. You can stay here, that is fine. Or sweep the right arm, lift the hips, and give me that back bend. Hold it for 3 breaths. Come back through a high plank slowly. And let's settle into a pigeon. For a bit of a glute stretch, if you want to go onto your back, that's good. You've got about 5 to 8 breaths. I'll bring in the right shin behind the wrists to settle into a little pigeon. Shifting the left foot to the back, leveling hips. Before I'm going any further, I'm just lengthening through the back, checking in with the lower back, right knee, and then start folding. Find a stretch in the right glute. Again, going onto your back is good. And breathe. Take a couple more breaths here. Let's meet in a downward dog. I might just go through a little chaturanga, because why wouldn't I? Activating the tummy muscles if you choose to do that. I'm shooting the right foot back, maybe hovering, and I'm sinking through. Inhale, cobra or up dog, but you don't need to do that. You've done enough. And let's meet in downward dog. Take a breath here. Lift the left heel, 3-legged dog. Squeeze the left glute first and then start stacking and opening. Making sure the elbows are straight. You're pushing your chest through. And maybe he will do heel to bum if you want. Hold for another breath. Start leveling your hips on your inhale. Bring the left knee to the nose. See if you can hold it for a split second longer if you still have it in the tummy. And then step through runner's lunge on your exhale. Let's drop the right knee. Crescent Moon. Sweep up in here. Lengthen up first to find the core muscles that will protect your back. And then maybe a back bend. Exhale. Bend the left knee even more. Straighten up, inhale. Bring the hands to the heart. Find a straight line between the two elbows. Relax the shoulders from the ears and twist to your left. Start pressing the elbow into the outside of your knee. Find a longer spine. Open the chest out to the left. Can you keep the straight line between the two elbows, pressing heels of your hands together? Can you bend the left knee more? Can you gently push your left knee towards the left side of your mat? That should all increase the rotation. And sweep back up into Crescent Moon slowly. Inhale. Half split. Let's stretch those hamstrings. Fingertips come onto the mat, framing the front leg, maybe foot. Shift the hips to the back. Start straightening left knee, flex the foot. Lengthening through the back. And then forward forehead towards the toes. Find the stretch. Have the arms wherever they need to. Make sure you shift the left hip towards the back of your mat to isolate the left hamstrings. Bend the front knee. Find runner's lunge, taking back knee off. Bring the left elbow onto the left knee. Pivot right heel onto the mat. I'm reaching right hand underneath the left rib cage to grab the skin, and then rotate the entire shoulder and the rib cage up to the sky. And then reach the right arm up. Feel the rotation in the body. Bend the left knee more. Pushing to the left elbow to lift the ear out of the left shoulder. Now extend the side angle. Right fingertips reach while you're still turning of the right shoulder, and press the outside edge of the right foot onto the mat. Feel that long line between right fingertips and right heel. Take one more stretch, inhale. Wide-legged forward fold, sweep the hands towards the mat. Middle of the mat, if you can, turn on the left heel so the feet are parallel. Inhale into a flat back, and then fold on your exhale. Got a couple of side lunges. We are holding them for quite a while, so if you don't want to, you can always come out of the position. I'm starting onto the back of the mat, right heel, turning the toes out, walking the hands over. I'm taking my time. Find the depth. You should be nice and warm, but please be careful. I'm giving options. You take what you need to. Hands to the heart. That's my first one, lifting through the back, making sure I'm pushing the right knee outward with the right elbow. Making sure the left knee is straight. I'm bringing right fingertips onto the mat, onto the outside of the right foot, but the right elbow is on the inside of the right knee. Pivoting the left shoulder up and reaching left arm up. Feel the opening in the chest. Feel how you're using the back of your right shoulder to push the right knee out. Anytime you need to, feel free to do a wide-legged forward fold. I'm binding. I'm reaching the right arm behind me and the left arm behind me. See if you can trap the right knee as you try and find the fingertips behind you. And then open the chest. Just gonna hold you for one more breath. And I work my way through the same movements. Opening the chest. Carol, you okay? Hands back to the heart. Hand on the mat. Wide-legged forward fold. Push that bum up. Oh, that was lovely. Turn the feet parallel. I'm inhaling through a flat back. And forward exhale. You will enjoy that. Take a breath. Walk to the left foot. Turn the toes out. Find a side lunge there. Take your time. You can always put a block underneath your left heel. That does help. Find the depth. Right knee straight. Already lengthening through the back. Maybe hands on the mat is good. But maybe hands to the heart. Press your left knee outward. Long back. I'm feeling my spine working. I'm still feeling the right knee. The quads working. The right knee is safe. Left elbow stays on the inside of the left knee if you want to reach left fingertips to the mat. And then start opening the right shoulder up. Once you reach that, try and open the chest more. Feel the back of your left shoulder working to push the knee out. See if you want to bind. Can you trap your left knee while you try and reach fingertips together in the back? Can you lift your chest more? You're going to feel the difference between the two sides. I'm releasing through the straight line between the two fingertips. One more opening in the chest. Hands back to the heart. Hands down on the mat. And finally push that bum up. Turn the feet parallel. Or maybe pigeon toe. Inhale through a flat back. Exhale forward. I know you want to do a headstand. If not, hold it with me for 5 long breaths. Let's meet in the front of the mat. Slowly walk to the left foot, frame the left foot. I'm stepping back. Oh no. I'm stepping back into downward dog. No, I'm sweeping the left heel up. Sorry, I forgot what was coming. Start stacking the hips again. Straight arms, heel to bum. And feel free to stay or flip the dog with me. Left foot lands behind you. I'm sitting the right butt cheek onto the mat first, just to prepare, and there is your back bend, or feel free to stay. Wild thing. Lift the hips high, open the chest, reach the left fingertips, and hold it for 3 breaths. Slowly come through a high plank, bring the left foot, left shin behind the wrist for a pigeon. If you go onto your back now for a glute stretch, that's good. Heel across the thigh. I'm shifting right foot to the back. I'm leveling hips and lengthening through the back. Inhale. And forward on your exhale, find a glute stretch. Again, going onto your back for a glute stretch is good. Try and relax into it. 5 to 8 long breaths. Just a couple more breaths here. Let's meet in downward dog again. I'm doing a little chaturanga, a little press up. You don't need to activate the core. I'm pushing the left foot back, maybe hovering it. Make sure you're safe in the shoulders. Sink through. Inhale, cobra up dog. And let's meet in downward dog. Take a little stretch. One more little thing to do for hip flexes. And maybe a split practice if you want it. I'm lifting right heel again into 3-legged dog. Just a quick one. Step the right foot through between the thumbs. Let's drop the left knee. As it's 1:51 now. Left hand flat. I'm reaching the right arm all the way around. While you're bending the right knee deep and dropping the hip, dropping the right knee out to the side. Reach the right fingertips to the back of the mat and lift the chest. You should feel it in the front of your left hip, possibly deep inside your right glute. See if you want the quad stretch, pulling heel to bum on the left side. Again, bend the right knee and open the chest. If your left knee is hurting, it's an absolute no-no. Hold it for 3 more breaths. Feel the front of your left hip, possibly your left quads, your thighs, not the knee. And I'm releasing. You've got 1 more half split. Excellent time to go into your split practice. If you sit back into a half split just like before, that's good. If you want to slide out into your split practice, try and keep your hips square just for a split second. Split second, that's so funny. And then sit into your split, whatever it looks like. Sorry, I'm amusing myself at the same time. Maybe fall towards your thighs. Take about 3 breaths here. Lovely, and very, very slowly, let's meet in a downward dog. If you're coming out of a split, please be very careful. I'm going to pedal it out in a downward dog. And guys, you're almost there, I promise you. It's 1:54. When you're ready, lift the left heel behind you, 3-legged dog. Step the left foot through between the thumbs. Drop the right knee. Untucking the right toes. I'm sweeping the left arm all the way around as I'm dropping the left knee out to the side so I can sink the hips lower. If you reach the left fingertips to the back and lift the chest, that should give you plenty of stretch in the front of your right hip, your hip flexors. But feel free to bend the right knee to pull the heel to your bum if your right knee is happy. Keep bending left knee, keep lifting the chest, and give it 3 more long breaths. If there is any knee pain, it's an absolute no-no. It's not worth it. Lovely. Slowly release out of it. Sitting back into a half split is always good for me. As long as you get the inner hamstring stretch is good. Or slide your heel out into the split practice. I'm just keeping the hips square for a split second. Again, funny. But then they are not square anymore as you sink down. But I'm okay with that. Settle into it. Maybe fold. And then hold it for a few deep breaths. Notice the difference between the 2 sides. Making my way out of the split practice, half split, slowly and carefully. And I will meet you in a downward dog. It's always nice to pedal it out. And let's meet on your bum. I'm dropping knees, pushing feet to the side, setting my bum on the mat. It's 1:56, everyone, in case you need to know that. I'm straightening the legs in front of me. And instead of the hamstring stretch this time, I'm doing a long diamond shape. I'm starting to bend the knees slightly, pressing heels together. And my heels are quite far from me. Lengthening through the back. And then start stretching. Forehead, ideally coming onto the mat behind the heels if you can do that, or that's what you're aiming for. You might feel quite nervy down the sides of your hips, calves. Maybe ease out of it slightly. Try and relax your head. You can always reach the arms underneath your calves if you're a bit more flexible, so you have more space to drop your head towards the mat. Take another 3 breaths here. Start easing out of your stretch slowly. I'm closing the knees, putting the hands behind me, just to open the chest for a sec. Maybe pushing your sternum towards the sky. If you want the fish pose, I'm putting fingertips just underneath the bum cheeks. I'm really pointing the toes to the back, dropping the elbows onto the mat. Try and squeeze the elbows close to each other and just open the chest to the sky while you're pointing the toes to the back of the mat. If your neck is happy, drop your head back. Lift the chin to the chest first. Press your lower back towards your fingers and push yourself up onto the heels of your hands. And then one more quick fold towards the thighs. Just move the flesh out of the way. Straight knees. Grab the back of your legs or reach for your feet. Lengthen through the back. I'm flexing feet and gently forward. I promise I'm almost there. Hold it for 3 breaths. And then sit back up slowly. I'm just going to quickly twist the spine each way. Right heel in. Maybe keep it there. I find it more advanced. Or plant it across the left thigh. Right fingertips behind you. Lengthen. Hug the knee with the left elbow. Or use your elbow against it. Long back. Look over your right shoulder. Release shoulders from the ears. And then release. Let's do the other side, and I promise I'm there with the neck stretches, and that's it. Left heel into the groin, maybe across the right thigh, whichever suits you. Left fingertips behind you. Long back, hug the left knee with the right elbow or use your elbow against it. Long back, long neck. Release back to the center. Find the comfortable seated position for the neck stretches. Long back, shoulders back. Drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Feel free to use the right hand to gently pull the left side of your neck to increase the stretch. Bring it through the center on your inhale and change sides. Left ear to the left shoulder, maybe using the left hand. Gently pull. Bring it back to center. Drop the chin to the chest. Roll your head one way. Other way. Bring it back through the center. Sweep the arms up on your inhale. And to the heart. Exhale. Thank you so much, everyone. Namaste.